Welcome back, Star Wars fans. So, if you've noticed, I'm in the cantina, so that means we're not doing a Mandalorian series this time. And actually, we are not doing a Black series technically either. So, I know it's a little bit hard to see. But we have here Boga with Obi Wan Kenobi. So, the famous Obi Wan. And we have Boga because I absolutely love the Star Wars creatures. So, let's get this open and see what they look like. Okay, so here's the box here, just to get a better look at it. Obi-Wan and the Boga. And then on the back, we do actually have some stuff written on it. And this is a part of the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. So it says, with rearing attack. So let's see on the back. Rearing battle attack. Boga's head and legs move to attack Grievous. Pull Boga's tail and twist side to side for battle action. Watch out, Grievous. Obi-Wan rides Boga on the sinkhole planet of Yupa. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. In search of General Grievous, the evil commander of the droid armies. He finds Grievous, who is prepared for combat in his battle-ready wheel bike. And an incredible battle begins. Who will win the fight? The fate of the galaxy is in your hands. Ooh. Nice. And we also can see that there is a speed bike, General Grievous's wheel bike, and an ATRT that is also available. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, this is also made by Hasbro. And yes, and I like this little Yoda thing too, I forgot to mention. Go you will to Starbros. Oh my goodness. Hasbro. Hasbro.com. Nice. All right, let's get him opened up. Be back in a minute. Guys, this little book thing slid out first. What's in this anyway? Oh, okay, so there's just other characters it's advertising here. Or Revenge of the Sith. So just a little booklet of the other characters you can collect. On this other side, it looks like we have other different types of toys that don't really look like they are at all the same size as the Black series, so nothing more to worry about there. Okay, so let's move on from that. This is what it looks like in the box here. And also one thing I didn't even notice because of the box was we have his lightsaber up here. So we do have that as well. All right, time to open up this bag and everything. So get back to you then. Okay, so as we can see here, here's Obi-Wan. He's in that sitting position so he can ride the Boga. And he pretty much just like spins around 360. Let's see, his head does move. So we can move his head. It's pretty cool. He's in like, whoops. He is in like a whole straddling position. So I wouldn't have him like walking around cowboy style. But he can totally move his arms too. He can move his arms 360 as you can see. His hands, oh, his hands can move 360 as well. Nice. So, whoa, he moves so much different. It's funny seeing him compared to like a Black series. So here we go. Then we have, well, let's do his lightsaber first. Here's his lightsaber. It's blue. And it looks pretty cool, pretty nice. Let's see, can we get this in your hand? Let's put this in your hand, buddy. So weird handling his arms and everything. They're so much different from the Black series. Okay, there we go. There we go. He's got his lightsaber. But he actually doesn't look that bad. He looks like a pretty good Obi-Wan to me. Okay, and then we have the Boga, who, watch this. Boga. Awesome. So we can move his tail around, which I think is pretty cool. He feels pretty cool too. He does kind of feel like a lizard. You look here, he's got like the lizard hands, frog hands, whatever you want to call it. So yes, we have his feet, look pretty cool too. There we go. So they do stay like this. They don't move. These ones do though. These ones do move. I believe they're going to do something to Obi-Wan when he's sitting. So we do move these ones in the back. We cannot move. Let's see his face. His head can turn. Oh, it actually feels like, okay, it's squishy right here where his neck is, right here. So you can actually feel him kind of like turn a little bit. So we can like turn his head. Not very much though, it's just like a quick side to side thing. Here are the reins. Whoa, buddy. And we have the saddle. The saddle actually looks pretty cool to me. So here we go. Here he is. It's pretty dark color. You can see that he's also dirty on the bottom, which is pretty realistic there. But he's got a nice look to him. Okay, so let's get Obi-Wan on him. Give me a second here. So we're gonna stick Obi-Wan on, put his feet through. There. Here he is with his lightsaber, ready for battle against General Grievous. Here he is. So let's see. Okay, so I just looked at the box again, and I see why we're moving here. If you tilt the tail, the head moves as well. If you pull on the tail a little bit, you'll see a little bit of clear there, a hole in between. There we go, now you can see it. You'll see the hands move as well. So the hands move, you twist it, the head moves. So we got a little bit of control there, but I really like this tail. This tail looks like it's so much fun. So you could really like knock over somebody if you wanted to. But yes, this is Obi-Wan and the Boga. I guess we could do a Star Wars Black Series comparison just for height's sake. Let's do it. Okay, so we see here we have Darth Vader from the 40th anniversary, and we have Obi-Wan with the Boga, and just for a little bit of a difference here, we have Queel with his blurg. Okay, so as you can see, Obi-Wan is bigger than Queel, but he's probably the same height as the blurg. So yes, so I would say they look pretty good. Again, maybe if they're in a distance. And I think that would make the most sense if you're trying to do a display. So if you put these two smaller characters in a distance, and then if you have like Darth Vader, and let's just say Luke Skywalker or somebody else fighting in a closer proximity, because that'll just make it look like these guys are far away and not just different proportions. So yeah, that's what we have here for the heights. Okay, so we're back to the cantina with Obi-Wan and the Boga. And I will say that I would give this an 8 out of 10. Because it's still pretty cool and everything, but I'm a little disappointed because based off of other reviews I saw about this, people seem to make it a lot more cooler than it really is. I was expecting for something more to happen when you pull the tail. And also, the material feels cool. Like, I'll give it that. But I kind of wish it was more like this neck feeling right here because that gives it more of a lizard feel. But, and also, I mean, this is like something expected with a cheaper toy, but I don't really like how I can see like a pole. And they should have painted that green, I felt like, to make that a little different. But it is kind of a cute thing, just to like turn his head and, you know, whip his tail here. But yeah, I would say that clear white pole here is very visible when you pull it out, and it just kind of throws you off. I mean, maybe it's a bone or something, but you can be creative with that. I also thought maybe he could lay more than just like this, like his feet could come down more so that he can more stand rather than being in like a climbing position, because he's like in a good climbing position, but sitting down, it looks like he's laying down. So that would be my other complaint about this. But otherwise, cool figure. Obi-Wan actually has a pretty good paint job. I think he looks pretty cool. And I love this tail. And a Star Wars creature is always a cool creature. So yes, so 9 out of 10. Awesome. All right, so as always, may the Force be with you, Star Wars fans.